Greetings, we are Team HealthSync. Today we have to present you our solution for better health and secure and smarter health. So our team comprised of all software engineering students, Yan Shaw and Amelia. We are all from Asia Pacific University of Technology and Innovation. So what we found that the current issue is that there are data silos and fragmentation in the medical data, and there's an increased risk of patient data security risk due to various cybersecurity attempts. And most importantly, we found that there are fraudulent medicine and unreliable medical practitioner cases has been arising in Malaysia, and there's a lack of patient health insight and data ownership and control of their own patient data. So our solution targets user will be the hospital personnel and the patients. So our proposed solution is a blockchain-powered patient data management platform leveraging AI for better healthcare management with the following 4 features. Blockchain secure medical record upload for medical history and vaccination record. Second, AI-powered health insight via RAG analysis, AI-driven analysis. Third, medicine authentication with blockchain. And lastly, transparent doctor appointment booking with doctor ratings and reviews. So allow us to present our solution. So here is our demonstration of our product. So basically our product is already deployed to the Ethereum testbed. So firstly, our target user basically patient will be you. So basically the preferred target segment demographic will be in the age range of 25 to 45, who have a bit of understanding of digital technologies. No worries about if you do not have any understanding of blockchain. First, our solution will make it as a very simplified method. So in here, firstly you can sign in. So before you sign in, right, you will need to have this Web3 wallet for MetaMask. Or this MetaMask installed in your web browser extension. So after you install your web browser extension, you can straight away log in with your Web3 wallet. So why do we use this Web3 wallet? Because it's much more secure than traditional authentication methods, since it's using public and private key encryption and other algorithm that makes it much more secure. So first, you have to log in with your MetaMask if you have created it already. If you do not, we actually have also created some documentation in the future where you can refer to it. So when you sign in, you'll see this request and then you can just confirm. So you take you to this dashboard here. So in this dashboard, basically all this data are stored on chain in the blockchain, but you can edit your profile as well. So you store on chain again. For example, your age, 35, male, maybe B minus. And this is your house address. So it's very essential to store this data, since it is very essential for healthcare providers to know about your basic patient data so they can make better diagnosis. But we use blockchain because we want to enhance the security of the data that's being stored. So it won't be easily seen. In blockchain, storage is much more secure since they're using a lot of cryptography techniques. So let's just save our profile. So here, you trigger this requirement where we'll basically store it on chain through this Web3 wallet. Right, so basically we've already saved the data in here. As you can see, the reflected change. So here you have the health insight, where basically you know what's your health when you input them, and also your calendar, or whether you have any appointments. So now we want to enhance the security of the storage of the medical data. So in here we have 2 options: medical records and vaccination record. So let's go to our medical records first. So in here, basically all these data are also stored on chain. So here it allows you to allows the patient to have control of their data, of their medical records, like for example the past visits, and also it can also be used by the administrator to input the data. So for example, my name. You can track the billing as well. You save the record. You see, you'll store on chain of this medical past history. So now we store and updated. You can see here, it's already stored in here. So next, you can also store all your vaccination records in on-chain data in the blockchain of Ethereum. So now you can see all the vaccination records that's being stored in the blockchain. You can see by its hash and its value. But let's have adding a new data. We already taken in another vaccine, maybe today. And save the record. You will trigger this on-chain wallet transaction to store the data in the blockchain. So now, when you reload, you see the new data that's being updated here. You see COVID-19 vaccination record number 2. Right. So now let's go for tools. So you don't only just want to allow for patient data management functionality, you also allow for medicine verification as well. So in here, this medicine, because now Malaysia has been pushing forward for more transparency in the medicine supply chain. So, and also there's a rising case of counterfeit medicine. So for example, in each medicine, there are medicine record. So you can actually input this medicine record. You can verify the medicine if it's authentic or not. Alright, so we got the value. So for example, because all the medicine to ensure its authenticity is stored in the blockchain, you can actually see it's the verification hash in the blockchain to ensure it's real and it's verified. So if you find any medicine that's maybe fraudulent, you can just report it as well. And at the end of each week, we'll basically compile it into the form, into the document, and then send it to the relevant bodies for reporting issues. So you can submit your report and submit it. And then later our team will basically investigate it. So next, in addition to medicine verification, you also have the health consultation. So in here, for example, because you already do those daily, for example, like medical checkup, right? Maybe like every half a year or every year, you want to get a better understanding of your health. Because sometimes the doctor may be inaccurate. So you can select maybe a medical checkup document. For example, this medical health record is your personal medical health record. You basically upload it. Basically, it will be stored into you basically create embeddings for this document and stored through a vector database and will be passed to the LLM. So analyze this PDF. So we need to analyze this person PDF, and our AI basically analyze the medical report. Go to this help for booking doctor. So when you select doctor, you basically know experiences and everything compared to the traditional system. We don't even know about the doctor. So you can basically allow online booking for doctor in case you are not free. So you can pay in RM and basically it's like physical in person. can basically provide some maybe some sick nose itchiness. Confirm booking. And that is all the demonstration of our solution. Thank you. So our technical stack will be for front you will be using Next.js and Tailwind CSS. We design with Figma and are using UI libraries like ShredCN and Design. And our wallet, because we're interacting with blockchain, so we'll be using MetaMask for our wallet for signing in. And for the blockchain component, we'll be using smart contracts developed in Solidity and using Hardcat for compilation and deployment to Ethereum using a testnet. And also for Ether.js for interaction with the contracts. And we're using MongoDB for off-chain storage. And for AI part, we'll be using a LangChain with the integration with the Ollama local LLM and using a Chroma DB for as a vector storage for PDF medical health. So our revenue model will be using subscription-based model where premium offer basic features and premium offer advanced AI health diagnostics and B2B SaaS licensing and API access where we charge a licensing fee for hospital and clinic and charge pharmacy for using blockchain-based drug verification API developed by us. And lastly, transaction and booking fees where we charge a small commission on each doctor appointment. So our customer acquisition strategy will be using partnership with hospital and clinic, social media campaigns to attract B2C consumers, and lastly, medical authentication roll out with pharmacies. So our impact aligns with various SDG. For SDG 3, we'll be able to align with SDG 3 by improving access to quality healthcare, elimination of counterfeit medicine, and alignment with SDG 9, strengthening health system infrastructure, and SDG 16, enhance data security and patient privacy, SDG 4, empowering patients and health literacy, and lastly, aligning with SDG 10, promoting inclusive health access across borders. So our solution has also been we have filed for IP copyright application and it has been successfully obtained, showing that our solution aligns with the industry standards. Thank you.